Hello and welcome back to the Swiss Esports League fall season in Rocket League. We're in our next week now, this time on Wednesday, not on Thursday. Hopefully that wasn't too inconvenient for any of you guys. My name is Syntax, of course, not to forget, and with me is my brother, it's Nukes. How are you feeling today and in this next week of the season?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. A little change to the schedule that we're not used to seeing, but I guess it's not that bad of an inconvenience for anybody.
Hopefully.
But yeah, we're gonna have a very good game today, so I'm excited for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be same esports. We saw this team before beating the Whiff Masters 3-0 a few weeks back. And
hmm
this week they're gonna have a bit of a bigger challenge than last time because it is gonna be against our reigning SEL champions, the Coco Nutters. So a very big team to play against here, and a very big game for them, definitely. And
hmm
I think the favors are a bit sided with the Coconutters, seeing their track record, seeing how they have played and how they have proven themselves in the Swiss scene, and in the end getting the last championship of the Swiss Esports League. Now, same esports. At the moment, they only have one win. That one against the Whiff Masters, and they played Edelweiss, Different, and also the Rocket Felines until now. So they're looking to get their second win, but it's going to be a tough game. Of course, the roster is going to be Dolometio, Chaksao, and Eminem, and a team coming out from the relegations from last season, now moving up into the Premier Division, going up against one of the Titans in the Premier Division. Coconut is still undefeated at the moment, so I bet they're not gonna let that record down. It's gonna be Texo, Classic, and Seto, of course, on that side. Now, of course, we all know how the favors, or who is in theory favored in this matchup. But
Yeah.
do you have any other thoughts going into this?
Well, statistically, on paper, per se, it is going to be a very clear win for the Coconutters. I mean, as I said before, they are the reigning champions so far of the SEL. If they win this game, they will be tied up with Edelweiss for the top spot as well. So
Mm.
uh, it is an important game for the Coconutters, but it could be a very important game for Same as well if they manage to get a win, which is very, very hard against Coconutters. Um, that could be a very important win. So same esports could go out and maybe get one or two wins to get the round difference down for the Coconutters. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a clear win for the Cocos.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I mean, even the top teams have trouble trying to beat the Coconutters. So same esports at the moment in eighth place, trying to move up a little bit and not move down any further. Of course, they have that one win uh, against the Whiff Masters, who are at the moment don't have a victory at the moment and are in last place. Yeah, I mean, I think same esports, like as always in Rocket League, they could get one or two games, but I definitely have to side with the Coconuts. Anything else would be, I think, blasphemy because
hmm
Coconuts are just such a strong roster. All three players of the team are insane. Now, on same esports, we don't know too much about them. Of course, Dolometio, he has been part of the scene for a long time now. Chaksao and Eminem also now playing for a while and also playing for a while as a team. And I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna be looking at them and trying to see, who's the man who has to step up today. Who's the man who's gonna be leading the charge, leading the offense, and I think what's always important against a team that's that consistent and that fast as coconutters. You have to communicate well, and of course we can't hear
Mm-hmm.
them, but I hopefully they can keep that up, because without the communication, it's going to be even tougher. Because coconutters, I think, three very gifted players, mechanically, also. Um, Against some teams, they definitely have their individual performance can definitely just take over and get them some goals. But they also have to watch out in defense. Don't get too overconfident. But
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to see. Then on the side of Coconutters, who do you think? I mean, all three players, Classic Seto and Texo, are just insane, and we've seen them do insane stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who do you think will be the one to step up today?
I think, well, there's only one kind of fear that I always have with the Coconutters, that if they step onto a field and they are overconfident, they seem to
Mm-hmm.
kind of double commit and get don't really, they're not really, let's say, in touch with the scene that much.
Yeah.
For example, Classic and Zedo, they're not really that into the Swiss esports scene, but Texas, for example, is, so he would be, I think, more the one who would say to his teammates, you can't be overconfident. You can't, underestimate these players, because they could still win one or two or maybe even three games.
Yeah.
So I think, if for the mental side of Coconutters, it's going to be Texo.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and we'll see if your prediction will be proven right. Now, we do have, unfortunately, a little bit of a delay on the side of the Coconutters. With about 5 minutes, they should be here shortly. But until then, we're just gonna quickly head into a short break, and as soon as we're ready, we'll be right back with you to start the matchup. Of course, it's going to be a best of five, and Coconutters trying to get that first spot in the league, and Same Esports will be trying to fight as hard as they can to get the upset against them. So, short delay, short break, and we'll be right back with you guys. All right, and we're back from the short break. Before we even started, we needed a break. Sorry for that. All right, but we are now ready for the matchup. We talked a lot. I think we talked enough, and we'll just don't waste any more time. Let the players talk for themselves in game, and let's see how this one plays out. Of course, again, best of 5 here between the Coconutters and Same Esports. Coconutters looking to fight for that number 1 spot in their matchup against Same Esports. Interested to see if Same Esports can pop off today, if anyone can step up and make it interesting against the champions of the Swiss Esports League. Coconutters already making some offensive charges. Pass from Seto into the middle to Classic will be good, and the shot is on target. We see one player committing that double tap off the corner, just caught them off guard. Nobody ready for that one. The Classic just puts it in. Quick 0-1 for the Coconutters.
Yeah, some very simple play from the Coconutters so far. I mean, just a quick pass is the corner with a nice bounce. Classic can read that any day of the week.
Okay.
Fast response from the same side though, which I did not expect. Nice pass from Dolomiti to the side. Emuna with the speed. Puts it right under the crossbar. Nice shot from him. Already tied up now.
4 down. Beautiful goal from Same Esports. Trying to make a statement here. Equal game. Classics on the ball with the pinch off the sidewall. Seto can get a piece of it off the backboard. The double touch. Okay, they're not here to play. And first of all, that pinch was a perfect pass. The follow up from Seto was beautiful, and Coconutters quickly taking that lead back for themselves again.
Yeah, you can see the mechanical side of Coconuts already. I mean, in the first 45 seconds, we already got a pinch, a double touch corner read, a pinch, a pinch pass to a double touch. I mean, that's what you get from 3 mechanically gifted players like from the Coconut side. So let's see what else they can do.
Absolutely. Ooh. Now the Same Esports leaving a little bit too much time for the Coconutters. That's a nice pass off the ceiling, but nobody was fast enough from the Same Esports side to go for that ball. Classic says, all right, I'm going to be there. I'll go for that ball. And he puts it right in. 2 goal difference now for the Coconutters here in this game number 1. Good kickoff already from the Coconutters. Classic with the follow-up shot. And that's the 3 goal difference now. Already 4 goals for the side of the Coconutters. I mean, you can't give them anything, not even a little error in the kickoff. They will take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, you as you said, you can't leave any space for the Coconut side, because with literally, if they just get 1 second extra just to play with themselves, and they will take that opportunity to get a goal instantly. They're not gonna play around. They're very fast to put the ball into the middle, into the other opponent's half, and they can surprise people with an amazing shot from, like, I don't know, the half court line right into the top corner without you even realizing. So Same Esports has to watch out now.
Same Esports now checks out. It's a good one. Takes it over 1, but Seto will be there to take it away. Now they have to watch out. Defense is completely open, and shot will not be hit by Classic. Don't see that too often, but they are still in possession. Seto has the time, gets challenged by checks out, but will bring it into the middle. Classic to Seto to Texo, double touch, high. The pre-jump follow-up. I mean, they're feeling themselves. You can see that, and they're just keeping possession all the time. It's so tough right now for Same Esports to get to that ball, and the passing plays. I mean, they're not just going for individual plays. They're really trying to play together and just take Same Esports apart, and they will do so again for the 5th goal by Classic.
Yeah. I mean, Coconutters have been playing together for a while now, and they have played at the top teams of Switzerland. They have played against virtually any team, I think, in the top league so far. So they know how to handle these situations, and they've played it so many times, and you can see that the chemistry is just on point today. There are no double commits coming out. They're not really over committing anything. They have a solid defense still, but their offense is just as strong.
Oh,
Well,
save
just as I'm saying
esports.
this,
Yep,
same
managing to get
esports was
another one.
nice. Yeah. Hmm. Unfortunate. Unfortunate miss from Classic.
Yeah, a little bit.
The second one today, which you don't really see. Maybe he is a little bit overconfident to hit every ball, but we don't know. We don't know. Oh, fast kickoff!
Oh my
Ooh!
goodness. Oof. I mean, that's just textbook. You can see that right there. The kickoff from Texo gets it past Eminem. Classic is right there. And I
Yeah.
mean, who's going to be prepared for that? And who's going to see that coming? It's not a lot of players who will just predict that. And that was just well executed from the Coconuters side there for another quick goal. Classic off the ceiling. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I thought he just completely missed that, but he still had his flip, of course. Get some power on the ball, but will be saved away. Delamesio will move back after that one. Taxo now off the sidewall, cannot get the second touch. Eminem will take care of it. Nice pass again onto Classic, onto the backboard. Eminem will be there. Delamesio doesn't get the touch, but 50-50. Will not go on target. This one will save the way again. So much pressure coming out from the Coconuts. Shot after shot. Seto is in the air again. Off the corner. Classic tries to keep possession, keep it in. And that's what they're just doing so well. Keep the ball in your possession. And just Coconuts are just in total control of this game. Few misses there in the midfield. Classic pass into the middle. Seto brings it high. Nobody will be up. Eminem takes it away. Texo with the interception. Another one into the middle. Classic will be there. The shot is good. 7-2. 5-goal score difference here in game number 1. And it looks just really promising for the Coconuts right now.
Yeah, they're definitely fired up tonight. They're playing very very good as a team. They're playing very like team based. It's not just individual plays that they're going for. Here and there,
Okay.
there are some good shots coming out from the same esports side. I mean, just a nice. Was it a pre-flip? It was,
it
right?
was. He's definitely in the gang now. Shaksa with a beautiful pre-flip to get that under the crossbar for a third goal. I mean, they're getting the opportunities. It's not easy to score goals against the Coconuts, let alone 3 of them. But they also conceded 7. So and if you do the math, that's not really good for them right now. But at least they're getting some goals. They're getting some confidence. Mostly. Another pass into the middle from Seto. Miss coming out from Texo. Almost a pinch there to get that one in for the 8th. But time is ticking down. 12 seconds. Another pass. Another pre-flip into the middle. Will not be on target this time. But this game is definitely over as soon as the ball touches the ground. Maybe they can get another one. Will be challenged by Classic. Texo up for the tap. Oh, will drop down. 7 is enough for them. And that's game number 1 going to the Coconuters.
I mean, it is basically how we predicted it to be. Coconuts coming out with a very strong performance. I mean, Classic with 6 goals, and in general they have I think 19 shots if my maths is correct. I mean, 19 shots in 5 minutes. That's a lot of shots, and
Yep.
that just shows the pressure that Coconuts can bring to the table. I mean, same esports definitely wasn't prepared for it. I mean, they had some solid. They had solid rotation in the first 2 rotations in defense, but after that, it was just done for them. I mean, Coconut is just coming out with the passing plays, with the follow ups, and they just couldn't keep up. So Same Esports definitely have to pick up their pace,
Mm-hmm.
or Coconuts might slip up. I mean, they have conceded 3 goals. That just shows that their defense is not 100% there yet. So, I mean, but still, it looks like Coconuts are gonna get it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't as like if you're same esports, you can't just hope that the other team is gonna mess up, right?
Yeah.
So they will have to take the playstyle of Coconuts apart and see what they can do, where they can take advantage. So far, just extremely dominant by the blue side of the Coconuts. We'll see if that continues. Tech's a little awkward off the corner, but does have the time. No boost in the tank though. Seto will take control of this one while just flying around in the middle. Classic has a lot of space now. Will get challenged by Dolomitia. High ball into the midfield. Texo cannot follow that one up. Classic will be up for him though. Seto with another follow-up, but Dolomitia is faster on this one. Now the opportunity for the counter-attack. That's just an unfortunate bounce. Classic will be right there to take it away. Texo tried to find his teammate, but Jexao will be the one to get it away. Pass into the middle to Eminem. Now maybe another counter-attack from the Coconutters. Seto and Texo both up, or in Classic both up. A little bit of a double commitment. Checks out with the demo. Eminem not able to take advantage of that situation and get the ball in. So far, a little bit of back and forth between both teams. And same esports definitely looking to get that first goal of the game. Just to get some confidence, some momentum. So that's what they need against a team like Coconutters. Checks out, challenge in the corner. Will be good, but Classic takes it away again. And so far still definitely more control and more coordination on the side of the Coconutters. But still 0-0, no team able to make that final push, the final finisher to get a goal in. Texo will just control this into defense.
I mean, this is probably the longest we've gone without a goal. So I guess that's a progress, and that's the cast's curse coming in once.
Someone
again.
had to say it. We needed
Someone
a goal.
had to say it. Yeah. I mean, unfortunate for Same Esports that he was the last man with the ball, and after the challenge the goal was just open, which is not a good thing. I mean, if you're already going for the ball, you should at least watch out that you have a man back or rotating back. But Texo,
God,
you can't even do that with a defense rotation. That's just a mechanical skill.
that's beautiful. Beautiful stuff from Texo with the execution of that double tap. Just precise. It was just very, very terrific gameplay seen from him. 2-0 now for the side of Coconutters. And after that pretty equal start, Coconutters are turning up again, trying to make those plays. Ball in the corner, double miss. Now opportunity for Dolomitia, will not get the follow-up after he popped up the ball for himself. Seto with a flick over one. Classic into the middle. Texo already up in the air off the ceiling. They're definitely going for some nice passing plays, even if it's not always working out, even if it's not always precise. But they are trying, and they are trying to get opportunities, and that's what Same Esports is missing a little bit. Classic tries to go for a long clear, will be challenged though. Checks out another one into the middle. No one able to follow that one up. Ball doesn't travel all the way in front of the goal, and now counter attack. Pass from Classic was good, but gets defended away. Seto with the follow-up, another one. Still dangerous though. Pass into the middle. No, goal will be open for a free shot by Texo. And that's the 3-0 now after a little bit over 3 minutes have been played. And again, it's looking tough for Same Esports.
Yeah, I mean, they were looking good for the first 2 minutes, but leaving your net wide open like that, especially against Coconutters, it's not going to go.
Come on, guys. Please.
We got Swiss Patrol out here. You know, just pre-jumping, doing some. I don't know.
That's ridiculous. How can you be ready for that? I mean, if the Coconutters get too confident, it's kind of over for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do if you're in net? You see Texel passing the ball, and Classic and Zedo are already flying against you. That's not a good combination.
That's just scary as hell. And Classic gets a fifth one for him, pops it up for himself. Does a little fake there, beautifully done actually. And then the ground pinch to get some speed on the ball to get it in. And yeah, 5-0. Same Esports not able to get a single goal in this game. That's a good kickoff though, and we'll see if they can make something happen. But I mean, yeah, Kokura is just dominant as ever.
Well, it seems like the same esports that has kind of lost their confidence at this point. I mean, what did it? Was it 8-2 or 7-2 or 7-3 or something like that? Now a 5-0.
Yeah.
I mean, that just shows already who is this. This just wait. What's the word? I differentiate. Is it that
Yeah.
one? Differentiate?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but that sounds good.
Okay, that just shows the difference. Let me just say it like that, between a top team and a Premier Division team that's just got in. I mean, the level is just not the same. You can see. I mean, Coconutters, very strong team. Individually very strong, but very nice save from M&M there. Props to him. But when they're starting to pre-jump and going for freestyles and going for mechanical stuff, it's over. It's basically over.
Yeah, it's just so good. All three individual players, very, very experienced, very insane just at this Carball game. The time is ticking down. Texo. Oh! Come on, guys.
Yo!
Please don't do this to us. Oh my goodness, Texo in collaboration with Sedo gets the pinch there. And I mean, there's nothing really you can do as Save Esports but just laugh. And I mean, what are you gonna do? These guys are just on another level tonight. And
I mean, they're going for legit freestyles at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can literally try hard in a league game. Oh, a nice shot from Dolometio though. Very good redirect. Maybe that gets the momentum for the next game. But I mean, if you can pull off those kind of shots in a competitive environment, that just shows that you are very experienced at this game and that you are far more advanced skill-wise than anyone else. So, very strong performance from Coconut, just as we expected. But yes, the same esports has to step up their game if they can somehow fix their rotation and get their speed up in a matter of a game. That could be the only possible way to get the win here.
Yeah, I mean, Cougars are just so confident at the moment. It's gonna be, I mean, they're not gonna lose that. Not because of that one goal at the end. I don't think that brings them any momentum. I mean, it can, but it's still a 6-1, and it was a 7-3, I think, before. So mentally, it's very, very tough for Save Esports to stay in the game. They have to communicate well. Someone has to, or preferably the captain of the team. Not sure who's taking that role, but they just have to talk together. They have scored goals. It is possible, but the pure pressure, the pure aggression, and the pure mechanical skill, and the offense is just too much. It's too much for the top teams in Switzerland to handle, and it's as it seems too much for Same Esports as well. It's gonna be a tough third game. It's definitely sided with the Coconuts, but we will see. And I'll gladly be surprised by Same Esports. So please feel free, Same Esports, to do so. As Seto already pre-jumping the first ball of the game. And as it seems like it's just gonna continue how it ended before. Texo first shot, first goal, 15 seconds. Coconuts are up in the lead in game 3.
I mean, it's the very first touch that Texo did this game. And it's already a goal, which is it is pretty unfortunate. I mean, that can happen, but if it happens 3 times in a row, that just shows that something is wrong. Oh God, is it turning into a big mess right now?
Yeah, we just saw a double pre-jump from Coconutters. But I mean, the speed. I think speed is just the biggest differential here between those two teams, which we could see in this match. You see him pre-jumping, you see him reading each other, and I think just also the team experience. You know, they are individually very strong. Oh, Dalmatia, actually,
Ooh.
Eminem will get the first goal on the side of Same Esports after a nice pass. And, you know, that's what can happen. Because Coconutters were too overconfident. They're starting to pre-flip. They're starting to just aggress, just go into offense. And if Same can take advantage of that state that they are in right now, they can definitely snatch up some goals. But nonetheless, it's going to be tough to hold the defense down against them. Equal game as of this moment. Almost another one from Texo. Now maybe a counter-attack possibility. Checks out on the ball. We'll try to go for a demo, but we'll leave the ball in the hands of Coconutters. Classic in the corner. Will get challenged by Dolometia. Checks out is up. Another high ball, but Classic will be fast enough to get that another one away. Now, if Same Esports just could get maybe another goal and go into the lead here, it could work some wonders for them.
If they can get into the lead and just hold it like they did last game for the first 2 minutes, that could just be enough to get a win here. Because, as I said before, Coconutters are pre-jumping, going for freestyles and stuff, and being just very overconfident. So they can take advantage of this opportunity, but they still have to watch out, because Same Esports tends to not have a good, well, it seems like not have a good communication between themselves, and not really knowing when to go or who is going. So if they can keep up and get another goal and keep the lead, it could be very nice for them.
Yeah, Coconutters, they do have more individual experience, but also they have a lot of team experience because they have been playing together for a while now, and that just makes it even harder for the team that's challenging them, because they know how they play, and they know what works for them. Ooh, so close. I mean, you have to say, what a block from Jax out there with the pre-flip to get back. Seto also pre-flipping. That was hilarious to look at. Both players pre-flipping, getting to the ball at the same time. But Classic will have the last laugh and put it in to get his team in the lead again. We got less than half the game left to play. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Taxo with a fake Classic with the follow-up will not hit the ball. And that's the turnaround that we're talking about. They just have to see the opportunity and take it. And Dolometio will do so. Sees the open net. Texo not back fast enough. And the game is equal again. Everything is still possible here.
What I've seen so far is the way Same Esports have scored so far is that Coconutters goes for a ball or goes for a touch into the goal. One player of the Same Esports side tries to defend it but goes out the way, kind of fake challenging or letting the Coconutter player pass, and the next player following it up and just scoring the goal.
Yeah,
this has worked so far. I don't know if they have realized it themselves yet, but this could be a way to keep scoring against Coconutters.
Texo with a flick does not succeed on that one. Double commit on the side of Coconutters, but Texo will be there. Another double. Oh my god! Double pre-jump for the read, but I mean, yeah, just don't. Just please don't put these in. It's just too ridiculous right now. Coconutters are definitely on another level, but still equal game. Even if Same Esports doesn't have the pre-jumps, they don't need them. They can also just take apart the defense of the Coconutters like that. 1 minute left on the clock. Seto will put that one in for the Same Esports side. I think it was just a little mispositioned. Dolmetio with the shot. Seto had to turn around quick, but not able to get the last piece of it. And now Same Esports are in the lead. 1 minute left. Can they hold this one for 1 minute, they will be able to take a game. But Coconutters, I think they just want to end this, and we'll see if they can make it work. 50 seconds. Seto gets that one in the corner. Dalmatia with a miss. Seto with a free shot. Oh, will not be on target from him. But Texo with the follow-up will make it happen. And the dream was there, but it was just too short. And Save Esports had to wake up a little bit prematurely. Texo with a good shot on the follow-up. But again, 3-3 equal game here. Still hope for the Same Esports side. But what will the Coconutters do? Classic. Come on. Goes for the fake, like almost a double fake. Good kickoff there. Again, fast one. Fakes that he will go down, but will get a small touch in the end. And again, Coconutters with a fast lead. It's just like they realized, all right, I think we have to get a lead now. And Classic just did it. And they pulled out the fast kickoff again, which worked now twice for them. Ooh, another shot on target. And I think Coconutters will want to end this one in game number 3. Texo with a lot of speed. 15 seconds on the clock. Another shot will be off the sidewall from Seto. On target. Another goal. 5-3 now on the side of Coconutters. And it's looking rough here in game number 3 for Same Esports.
I said this at the beginning as well, that Coconutters can just shoot from any angle, from anywhere, and it could be a dangerous shot on net. Which just happened. I didn't see it coming. It just came out of nowhere. That just shows the strength that Coconutters have. But it does look like maybe a win for Coconutters. If this is Rocket League moment, I would be very happy.
2 seconds on the clock. I mean, we know Rocket League, everything is possible, but we'll see if they can get out the magic here. 2 seconds for Same Esports. They will roll it. Seto will keep it up. Texo with the pass into the middle. Oh my goodness. Well, it's Coconutters who brought out the magic and not Same Esports. That's gonna be cheese. And Coconutters will take this one away 3-0 in a just unbelievably dominating fashion here against Same Esports.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was very tough for the Same Esports side, but a lot of teams have that against Coconutters. So I'm not saying that they had a very bad performance, but it's just that Coconutters are very, very strong, and they did have a very good performance. The expected result, a 3-0. Same Esports in the last game getting pretty close though, which is nice to see. But unfortunately, that is still another loss for the Same Esports side and a win for the Coconutters. So now they are tied with Edelweiss for the top spot.
Yeah, Coconutters on a good run to repeat last season. And to get the back-to-back championships here in the SEL. That's definitely what they're aiming for. Unfortunately, wasn't enough for Same Esports today. I have to congratulate them on the last game, though. They played really well. They took the opportunities that they needed. I think they adapted well. But on the other hand, it's Coconutters who were just playing insane. They went for pre-jumps. And even if that's like, if you call that dumb, going for all these flashy plays, you can also just call it intimidating, and I think Same Esports was pretty intimidated by the Coconutters today. I mean, if you see that the other team just doesn't care, then they just go for the crazy plays. It also hits your mental. You have to concentrate still on taking the opportunities that you get. But just completely dominating by the Coconutters. And congrats to them on the performance. And they are now still undefeated in the league, as you said, tied with Edelweiss for that first spot. So for them, it's looking like a relaxing cruise so far in the season. They still have to face Edelweiss, which is going to be very interesting to see who's going to take that one. It's going to be an important match. And yeah, for Same Esports, I wish them good luck for the rest of the season. I hope they can get some more dubs to get a little bit further up in those placements for the season. But yeah, congrats to Coconutters. And Nukes, any last words from you this week?
Wait. Wear it. I'm gonna put it over a
does that
headset.
work?
Wait.
Yeah.
Does it work? Let me see. It's a bit tight, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit tight. It seems like not the best option to go for.
No,
it.
it doesn't work.
All right.
But
Anyway,
you know what to do with these.
Exactly. Yeah, guys. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I wish you guys a good rest of your week. We're halfway through. You got this. The weekend will be coming soon. Trust me. And yeah, have a good time. And until next week, stay updated on the Twitter of Esports League or at Esports League CH, where you get all the updates on the upcoming match days here. And I think we'll see you guys next Thursday again. But just make sure to follow the socials to be up to date with all the dates here for the stream. So that was it from us. And for the rest of your day, have a good one. And Syntax and Nukes out. See you next week.